Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title of today's video, the clutch kit has arrived, or at least the assembly of the semi-dual mass button clutch has came. I got it through a friend of mine that's actually a manager for one of the bigger parts companies. As you will see, this basically is the clutch right here. It's a Flint brand. It's a modified clutch, obviously. But yeah, it's OEM fit form, compressive range guarantee for 2 years, which is better than most because most of them are giving a 12-month guarantee. So not Vallejo, but it's close. I do have is one of the cheapest clutches that I found. So this basically is the kit right here. Boom. This is the gloves, which I really need. I don't know why it's white out of lava black, but yeah. And this obviously is the clutch. I don't want to really handle it. But as you can see, this is LUK components that has been added to it. So yeah, all certified and branded. Obviously the clutch pressure plate, release bearing, and there is also the fluid for the shaft for the transmission. Once I put everything back together, so yeah, as you can see, that's basically being most of my tool set kit. The heat shield and things that's in there. I removed my battery for now, just for safety reasons and so on. Yeah, the car's, I don't have a proper jack, hence the car's semi-jacked up. This is the jack I'm currently using. But yeah, I got basically my ratchets and socket sets, and then these are most important. Your star sets. This is for the gearbox. So I'm about to drop the gearbox today. So I got this actually from a neighbor of mine. So yeah, that being where I am right now, the new clutch kit being over here. At least me and I having the new clutch kit. I'm very happy. Brand new, release bearing, clutch pressure plate. I've just changed the clutch slave cylinder as well, so I'm really excited to feeling the drive of all the changes. As you can see, everything has been dropped. I did not loosen the exhaust on the manifold in the front as yet. I'm not too sure if I'm going to, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the heat shield over here. There's 2 more nuts I need to remove on the back. I think it's an 8 or 10. Take that out, and then I can get to the prop shaft. I can loosen it from the front already, but I just want to loosen the bracket in the center because I was figuring that I don't need to take it all the way out. If I loosen it from the gearbox and I loosen it in the middle, that will at least drop. I can then rip the gearbox loose, all the bolts on the gearbox, and then just simply try and pull the gearbox out without having to remove everything. But if not, I will simply have to remove it. I'm not able to really get the nuts loose. I don't have an impact drill, so if I'm not able to do so, I will then just need to figure that out. But yeah, everything I still want to give a clean of the stuff and things like that. Check the oil in there. So it's not just a matter of ripping the box out and putting the new one in. Also, you see my stone tray over there. I removed that as well. It's very dirty. So the bottom of the engine bay and things in that I want to clean. So it's not just going to be a matter of take out, put in. So there's some cleaning and things that I want to do, seeing that I am here. Some maintenance I want to do, some tidying up I want to do. Checking also if there's any weak spots under the car. I do find one right in the front under the driver's side, so I I made a mental note of that. Possibly gonna weld a piece of plate in the future. But yeah, I still need to jack this end of the car up, the left end. As you can see, only the one end is up. That's just for me to get access and for safety reasons right now. But yeah, that's been the actual job. As you can see, the stone tray, that's very bad. And like I said over the weekend while I was driving the car, a flame ignited from from the bottom. So yeah, that explains it all. So yeah, I'm busy I dropped that. It's just one more nut I need to remove. And then mainly, as you can see, I removed the gearbox brace and things like that. So for the most part, everything has been loosened. The manifold, as you can see, all those nuts are tightened. The branch goes in over there. The manifold goes in over there, sorry. And there's another header over there, as there's a 6-cylinder. So that I was struggling with. So instead, what I'm going to do is just simply remove the prop shaft from the bottom, take the heat shield cover off, and then try and loosen the gearbox. As you can see, this here is the spline nuts of the gearbox, the star ones I was speaking about. You can see that's why I was saying that I need to clean underneath here because it's quite dirty. So for those who know me will understand, as you can see on that end is the new clutch cylinder resting on the bar over there. So that's the new clutch cylinder over there. I had to loosen that again, as it will interfere with the removal of the gearbox. So it's just a matter of me removing the spline nuts around the box. And yeah, I'll need to just get the prop off over here, and then the center bar over there, and be able to pull the gearbox out, clean everything out, scour it off, and then see where it takes us from there. So for now, at the moment, that is the gearbox right there. So from there, right up until there, and then obviously the prop shaft going furthermore. As you can see, standard exhaust, big full boxes going through, and yeah, it's going to be that way for quite some time. So that is the progress, just basically the arrival of the clutch and pressure kit. The next step now is the actual fitment of it. I watched a couple of videos and things like that, and I was going to buy the clutch centerpiece tool that basically assists you in lining the clutch up when putting it back onto the flywheel. So it needs to be perfectly straight because the gearbox axle needs to go in it as well. So that needs to go perfectly straight on. So another method is basically putting the pressure plate on. So you first put your clutch on, you line your pressure plate up, and then before tightening the nuts up, you leave a little space, and you'll be able to feel that there's an edging on the gearbox. You just make sure that this is in line with it around the corners. So that by being another DIY method. So I'm going to still possibly use an extension and stuck it through here with some tape. That's like what I've seen on YouTube. Stuck it with some tape around the bar just to make it nice and tight, and push it through the flywheel, through the clutch, and have it hold it onto the flywheel, and that way when we tighten everything up it should be dead center. But I'm also going to do the thing where I feel around the clutch to make sure that it's lining up, because there is a groove around the gearbox that centers out for the clutch. So that will be my other guide as well. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's the actual cleaning part now that I kind of not in the mood for doing. So yeah, I need to get to work right now. A lot of cleaning I need to do. I got a 5-liter engine oil, paintbrush, some cloths. So is to work for me before the new clutch kit goes on. Like I said, I would like everything as good as new. Please comment, like, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.